And that is why, Your Honor, my client is innocent.
I accept the defendant's argument that he is in fact innocent of any of the offenses with which they have been charged. Alright.
Hi, I'm Haywood. The case you just witnessed was one of my countless victories. Everyone tells me,
"Hey, you're the best, you could be given the worst case possible and still come out smiling."
And I'd like to say, those people are wrong. There are cases that scare me. There are cases that were so controversial, I still have nightmares about them every night. And no, it's not a YouTuber showing how to dupe or someone making bad guides or taking too much contraband. These cases were big enough to shake Skyblock to its core. Some people commit huge crimes and come out scot-free, while some are given brutal punishments for the smallest mistake. Our first specimen is 30 Virus, massive influence and highly opinionated, which is a recipe for controversy. This man's mistakes were probably the tamest, if you compare him to the later specimen, but his controversy was probably one of the biggest in Skyblock history. He would ask for features nobody really wanted, like adding durability to items or removing dungeon secrets, and would use his multiple creative minds as a leverage, which caused some controversy, but by far his biggest controversy was on June 2021, where he called himself Endgame. And then the fire started, where people were sharing this copy pasta.
I personally would say I'm somewhere between late and endgame. Although I don't have giant sword, I can afford one. If I sold my creative mind years 1 to 50 for cake bag my unused pets, I would likely easily afford Hyperion leg, Ender Dragon pet, and rest of my Talus recount. So if you count the value in those items, I am endgame.
Some were serious, but most were just memeing around. Now 30 could have stopped it at that, but he made it bigger by arguing with the trolls, which he himself admits was a stupid decision.
So I stupidly took the bait. It was obviously a bait. I snapped back saying, "How many creative minds do you have again?"
While that was going on, another thing happened on July 2021. He made a video about crochet tiger plushies being good, and then sold multiple plushies in his auction house, which was, dare I say,
Scummy.
And his argument to justify it was, "I barely made any money from it." So multiple trolls and hate videos later, he left the Hypixel forums, the subreddit and Discord servers. And to this day, he's still memed for what he did more than a year ago. Now why did all of this happen? First reason was because he's a big YouTuber. Second reason was because he's highly opinionated. And the final reason was because he's easily triggered. Unlike some people on the list, he has atoned. He has switched to Skyblock Iron Man content and is trying to get back into the community. And I'd say has turned into a YouTuber one can respect. My closing statement is, while joking about his past controversies is fine, harassing him is not. Well, this story had a happy ending, but not every story has one. But this story is one worth telling. Some take controversies head on, while some just run away. Such is the story of the next case, Frozie. Once respected by everyone with multiple videos with more than 100k views, Frozie was truly doing well on the platform, until he got exposed. Now what was he exposed for? IRL trading? Scamming? Hacking? No. On October 2021, he was exposed for something really serious. Let's just say if he was a document, he would be a PDF file. A child predator. Allegedly, obviously. Advisor has a more in-depth video on this subject. But in simple words, his crimes were being a pedo and harassing multiple women. He also scammed 2 editors, where he removed all the shoutouts to one editor and ghosted another editor when he had to provide payment. Overall, allegedly a bottom tier scum. I tried to look into what other people think of him, but he has deleted his Discord server. His videos have the comments turned off and his community posts no longer exist. So he just ran away, without a single word, just vanished from the internet. His social blade shows that he hasn't had a positive sub growth for over a year, so people still haven't forgiven him. For my closing statement, I would like to introduce someone.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Some people scam editors, while some scam entire Minecraft servers. Such is our next specimen, Menacing Banana. Scamming a company for thousands of dollars is stupid. But scamming a company for thousands of dollars and then bragging about it on Discord with a bunch of YouTubers is beyond stupid. On November 2020, Menacing had accepted $5,000 to make 5 videos on a Minecraft server. But he only made 3 videos and then bragged about it in a Discord call with a bunch of other YouTubers.
He didn't make the videos.
I believe that is illegal.
Yeah, that's actually illegal.
There's
You
actually
literally
no
just
legal
scammed them.
contract but behind me
Yeah, but
video.
still.
Which was exposed by a YouTuber called Akensoft. He also harassed another YouTuber called AgroMC. Agro had just come back from a hiatus, causing him to massively lose views. So Menacing would make fun of him, as Agro was barely pulling in any views, while Menacing's channel was doing better than ever. Then he would make fun of his weight, because of which Agro left Skyblock, and hasn't returned since. He also made one-take low-effort videos showcasing a new item in the game, and was caught by TimeDuo AFKing goblins, even though he himself would use ghosts to kill goblin AFKers, which massively diminished his public image. But unlike Frozie, I think Menacing has atoned. Even though the community has not fully forgiven him, he is doing well right now. The Minecraft server was paid for the videos he did not make, and he makes decent content, and a few decent guides from time to time. You can make fun of him and criticize him, but you cannot harass him for his past mistakes. Now let's talk about a few smaller cases, cause if I talked about all of them, this video would be too long.
Watch time is an important metric to promote videos on YouTube. The algorithm for suggesting.
First case was Pigicle teaching players how to dupe, which he got banned for. And then there is Laracus, who scammed multiple people and then got exposed by Monday.
Anyway, the first person on my list is Larkius.
He tried to respond to it, but it didn't go well. Monday was almost cancelled for being a child predator, but the case was quickly dropped, as Monday proved the allegations to be false. Egom was banned for secret duping, Average Sweat got banned multiple times for cheating in dungeons, and there were even more controversies that happened on the server.
I want to start the video by apologizing to everyone who believed in me.
We can make hype though, if you want.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, siehst du das? Siehst du das?
Yo YouTube, what is going on everybody? Welcome to today's video.
Oh no! Anyway.
I think it's appropriate to start off this video by first of all apologizing.
So what are you supposed to learn from this video? YouTubers are people too. They make mistakes. So don't go blindly trusting another YouTuber. Except for this guy. Also send him some money by becoming a channel member or by joining the Discord. And if you ever drop some good loot, give content. If you watched the video, thank you for watching more videos like this. Click the button on left. If you are going to watch the button, click the button on the right. If you want to support the channel, become a channel member or join the Discord. And don't forget to leave a comment. I will read all comments.